Hey, how's it going, guys? It's your boy Tez back at you with another Digimon discussion, breakdown, review, whatever you want to call it, man. As always, first and foremost, if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up for your boy. Subscribe if you haven't. Share the video because we about to talk and it's getting good. 30 episodes in out of a show that's supposed to be 66 episodes. I have so many questions, but let's not worry about that for right now. So we keep getting the emphasis about something going to be happening big in the digital world. Like there's something that correlates to what's happening in the human world to what's happening in the digital world. We do know that they both mirror one another when there's something drastic happening with one of the digidestined in any particular fashion. There's always going to be something that causes a issue back in the human world from a mechanical or electronic type of standpoint, because the data that's being gathered from one end to the next is generally just wreaking havoc. It's not doing any type of good, and it's all but causing issues. So this whole episode opened right back up, continue where we left off. We already know Kari is gone off with Skull Knightmon to who knows where. I'm assuming it's gonna lead her to Gatomon. I'm assuming somehow I feel like Skull Knightmon is not as bad as he's made to be. I think he's working with the Digidestined in favor, or I could be completely wrong. I just feel like if he wanted to, Kari would have been done already. TK being a completely different instance, but hey, who knows? So we still see the Alomon and the Vegemon basically trying to run amok. Bergermon got taken down, and then I'm trying to get through all the good stuff because I want to talk more. We get introduced to Parrotmon, and if anyone remembers the original series, how Parrotmon and Greymon first clashed was an amazing sight to see. If you watch the movies, because this is how we first realized how Kari and Tai got introduced to a Digimon that they had all but completely forgotten about, which was a Koromon that randomly came through and had been befriended by Tai and Kari. I said Korra. I'm tripping. We ain't doing all the takes. This is exactly how it's gonna be. It got taken in by Kari, and a Parrotmon showed up, and it tried to battle the Parrotmon, and of course got whooped. Turned into Agumon, got whooped, and then it became a Greymon, and they both duked it out, which was an amazing sight to see, which kind of played back into that. I loved how we got to see Parrotmon again, though I wasn't sure how Parrotmon and Greymon fought back in the day, because being as they're both two completely different levels of Digimon, I thought Parrotmon was a champion at one point, just because I'm like, okay, there's no way Greymon will be fighting anything stronger than it and actually winning. That makes no sense, but it did. But now we get to see the same type of clash, but Ultimate versus Ultimate, Metal Greymon versus Parrotmon, and it didn't fare so well for our boy. It didn't. Greymon was essentially getting whooped. He was tired. They've been doing so much, and I think if this were the original Digidestined from the first season, I think they would have been dead by now, because the lack of energy that they needed back then compared to how they just keep getting up and going now is astounding. Like they just get whooped, and they have more of a Saiyan mentality. They keep getting whooped and they get back up stronger, but that's also has to deal with what's happening with as far as what their crests represent and things like that. And so we get some more information regarding the real world's issues. Basically, some satellites are getting ready to crash and cause a mass extinction of the human race, and we don't need that to happen, not at all. So Tai and everybody, more so Izzy's the one who's more attuned to what's going on back in the real world, alongside Tentomon. And I say the banter between those two always gets me, because Tentomon is more comical than anything nowadays. He's still that dude. I still love Tentomon, but he's some more funny than Gomamon to me, because Gomamon used to be the actual supposedly funny one from the original franchise. The animation this time around wasn't as clean as previously seen before. There were some times I was looking at it like, okay, it is what it is. But for when the moments did happen that required some crisp, clean, sharp edges in animation, they were there. Like, for instance, when Parrotmon just randomly digivolves into Crossmon. I never even knew what Parrotmon digivolved into or what it even digivolved from, but it was nice to see. It's random. We all knew Wargreymon was coming if you watched the previous trailer or the end credits from the last episode, we knew he was coming, but I just wasn't expecting this so soon. But I have to remember the timing on this is going to have to be paramount, as it's 66 episodes in total. We don't know if they're going to renew for any more or if they're going to do anything else, but it's 66 episodes total. So 30 in, we already have the first mega, and that shit was amazing. I mean, it was amazing. So you basically see Tai and Metal Greymon get whooped down by some Bomber DX type of sudden impact move that Parrotmon does. I don't know the name of it. And, you know, they kind of rise up from the tail of defeat. But in this moment, you see a series of moments, like a montage. During the first instance of the impact, it was kind of like I'm hallucinating type of thing, but it was more like Tai had receded inside his subconscious and was finally seeing what it was, like the true power of his bond with Agumon. He recalled the instances where the pseudo more energy like instances of Wargreymon had appeared when he was rescued from being inside of Dundevimon, when Hikari and him touched hands and it caused him to accidentally turn into that version again. And we're going through all these different moments where the courage Agumon and Tai had shown drove them closer to his crest, and each evolution that it related to, which moment that caused though the Greymon evolution, the Metal Greymon evolution, the railgun to form on the arm until up into that point that they had reached I want to say it was almost like a surreal state of calm. Like the courage was as high as it's gonna get. It could probably go even higher, who knows. And this is what led to the most badass evolution I'd ever seen. Like, I thought the first time I saw Greymon Digivolve, it was dope. The Metal Greymon was fire. Hell, I even thought the pseudo fake Machine Dramon, I thought that was cool as hell. No, this mega evolution was flames. I mean, it was flames. So in the midst of you seeing this, the pressure from Wargreymon's evolution damn near blew everybody back. And I also want to say that Vegemon, this entire episode, I'm like, yo, how is he controlling these Allomon? They could easily eat him. Vegemon's not even that strong. Vegemon is, if I'm not mistaken, he's a champion Digimon also. His ultimate form is Red Vegemon, or is he a rookie? I don't know, but I still just thought it was weird. He annoyed me. His little beaky face just got on my nerves. But I'm also glad in the midst that I got to see him be obliterated, because I'm an original franchise. You know, I know it's called something different, but watching that man use Gaia Force, or for us, you know, us old heads, Terra Force as I know it, dog. If that's how they come in with these, if that's how they come in with this, I could only imagine what it's gonna be like when we see, you know, Matt and Gabumon Digivolve. But yo, I can't wait to see Vikemon and Hercules Kabuterimon, which they're my two favorite. I love the Greymon line, I love the Garurumon line, but Vikemon and Hercules Kabuterimon are hands down my two. Just off badassness alone. The ice, the bug with the lightning, you know, if you know me, that's it. But Wargreymon obliterated the Vegemon, the Allomon, and even Crossmon, and it was just fire. I can't say nothing else. It was just dope. Overall, I would give this episode, just for the rise and fall, I'd give it a 9. Animation, probably a 5.5. But yeah, we got to see the end of this, and we got some stuff at the end of the next scenes that I'm not going to speak too much on. But what I wanted to take note of was the random Lopmon from the last 2 episodes. If you know, just like I know, Lopmon can be one of the Holy Digimon, or one of the not one of the dark. Its dark form isn't any of the deadly Digimon, like the 7 Dark Lords type of Digimon. But we do know Lopmon does turn into Cherubimon, which is a Holy Digimon, just like Patamon. So we may get some scenes or some stuff leading into that, which I'm sure we have. If you've already seen the credits, we're gonna see some stuff happening. But I'm just interested in knowing if you all, just like I think, that we may see each of the Holy Digimon, or those who may be left, because we don't know what's happened to all of them, in their rookie champion I'm pretty sure we won't see them in their mega forms just yet, or who knows. But even still, I knew something was up with that Lopmon from the moment when I saw it. It was just staring at like Tai and Sora. It was just like, real quiet, not saying anything. I'm like, yeah, this is probably another holy Digimon, but they don't know that yet. But hey guys, I told you we'll keep rocking and bringing you content. Like I said earlier, if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. I enjoy anything that you may say. If you want to say something down below, if you got any comments, big fan of the show. If you got any speculations, drop it down below. Let me know. I will definitely comment. But other than that, I will catch y'all for the next episode. We'll keep this train rolling and y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Peace.